All right, so today we're going to dive into something kind of different.
Okay.
It's called Unique Bible. And, at first glance, you might think, oh, another Bible app.
Right.
But this one, I got to tell you, this one is packed with some pretty incredible tech.
Definitely.
We've got the Readimi here, some articles about the developers.
Mm-hmm.
Ellerin Wong is the main developer, and then we also have the second developer, Oliver Seng.
Okay.
And what really caught my eye with this is not just the features that it has,
Yeah.
but it works on pretty much any device you can think of, and E4 that.
Yeah.
You can use it offline.
Impressive.
Now, throw in some AI integration with OpenAI, Google, and all those big names, and we've got a deep dive on our hands.
It seems like from the get-go, they really wanted to make something special, something more than just your average Bible app.
Yeah, so first off, let's talk about this whole multi-platform thing.
Okay.
I'm looking at this list of supported platforms, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Windows, Mac OS, sure, no surprise there, but Chrome OS,
Wow.
WSO2.
Mhm.
You can even run this thing right from the terminal.
It's pretty remarkable the amount of work that must have gone into making an app work seamlessly across so many different platforms.
Yeah, I'm not a coder by any means, but I can only imagine how complex that must be.
Oh, absolutely.
To make an app work on a phone
Yeah.
and a computer
Mm-hmm.
and all these other devices, it's pretty mind-boggling.
It's like speaking a different language for every single platform.
Right. So, what are you listening to this on right now? Your phone,
Haha. Probably.
your laptop, maybe a smart speaker or something.
Who knows these days, right?
Chances are, Unique Bible can run on it.
And even if you're not connected to the internet, you're good to go.
Oh, yeah, the whole offline thing.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people take that for granted nowadays.
For sure.
But how do they even do that? Pack the whole Bible and all its features into an app that doesn't need Wi-Fi.
It's a lot of careful planning, data management,
Yeah.
making sure everything is stored locally on the device so
Oh.
you're not constantly having to download stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh. But what's really interesting is they also have this HTTP server mode.
HTTP server mode. What is that, like a website or something?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It lets you turn Unique Bible into its own little web server.
So you can access it from any device on your network.
Exactly. They even have a working example of this with bible.gospelchurch.uk.
A whole website.
The entire site is powered by Unique Bible running in that server mode.
Okay, that's pretty clever, I gotta admit.
Yeah, it really shows the flexibility of the whole thing.
All right, so we've covered the multi-platform thing, the offline capabilities,
Mm-hmm.
but there's this big elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah.
AI.
The AI integration.
Honestly, when I first heard AI in the Bible, I thought, is this just a gimmick?
Right, I can see that.
But then I looked at the list of AI backends they're using. OpenAI, Google AI, XAI, and
Oh, wow.
Grok Cloud API, and Mistral AI API.
They're serious about this.
Yeah, it's like a who's who of AI.
It makes you wonder what they have planned for it.
Exactly, and that's what we're going to talk about next.
Wait, I'm intrigued.
So what kinds of features could we be looking at with this AI stuff?
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
You could have AI-powered translations
Oh, that'd be cool.
right on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Or what about commentary that helps you understand difficult passages?
Yeah, or even like some sort of analysis thing that finds patterns and themes we might not notice as humans.
Yeah, the potential here is really quite vast.
It's kind of like having a personal Bible scholar in your pocket.
In a way, yeah.
And even beyond the whole AI thing, what I find really impressive is the depth of this project.
Mm.
And there's like this whole community behind it.
Oh, absolutely.
We've only scratched the surface here. There's so much more to this thing.
The Reanimi alone, it doesn't even begin to cover everything.
Right. And then there's the wiki.
Yeah, they have a full-blown wiki with detailed instructions on basically everything.
From installation and running modes to troubleshooting.
Mm-hmm, and even different translations.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget the discussion section.
Ah, yes. Discussions.
Where users can, share their experiences.
Ask questions.
Suggest new features.
Connect with other users.
Exactly. It's like a little Unique Bible community hub.
And it really speaks to the dedication of the developers, They
Yeah.
didn't just make this app and leave it at that.
Right.
They built a community around it.
They really put a lot of heart into it.
It's obvious.
They even have an issue tracker for bug reports,
And a PayPal donation link if you want to support the project.
which shows how passionate they are about it,
Absolutely. This is definitely a labor of love for them.
So let's step back for a second and think about what we've got here.
Okay.
We've got this cross-platform offline Bible app
Mm-hmm.
with cutting-edge AI integration.
Yeah.
Developed and maintained by this awesome community.
It's really quite impressive.
It's like they took everything we thought we knew about Bible study
Yeah.
and turned it upside down.
They're really challenging the status quo.
Exactly. It's a whole new way of interacting with these ancient texts.
It's not just a digital version of a book.
Right. It's dynamic,
Interactive.
constantly evolving.
They're using technology to enhance our understanding and engagement.
It really does feel like a new era of scriptural understanding.
It does.
But here's the big question.
Okay.
Does all this tech actually make our spiritual experience better?
That's a tough one.
Or does it kind of take away from it?
It's a question everyone has to answer for themselves, you know?
You're right.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, some people might say faith is about simplicity, right?
Connecting with something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah, without all the fancy gadgets and gizmos.
And for them, this might seem like a bit much.
Right, but maybe for others, this is exactly what they need.
It's all about meeting people where they are.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you're tech savvy, comfortable with these tools, Unique Bible could be like a gateway to a deeper understanding.
So instead of hindering your spiritual experience, it actually enhances it.
Exactly. It's about providing options, different paths to explore.
Right, not trying to fit everyone into the same box.
Exactly.
And let's be real.
Yeah.
The Bible can be pretty intimidating.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a huge, complex book.
Ancient languages, centuries of history.
It can be tough to wrap your head around.
So having these tools
Yeah.
to help us navigate that complexity
Yeah.
can be incredibly valuable.
I see what you mean.
You can focus on the meaning, the message.
Instead of getting lost in all the details.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about the tech, the potential impact, but what about the people behind it all?
Well, besides Eliran and Oliver,
Yeah.
there's this whole community around Unique Bible.
Right, we talked about that.
And it's truly unique.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just some company pushing out an app.
Yeah.
It's a collaborative effort.
With the wiki and the discussions and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've created this amazing platform and invited everyone to contribute.
Make it even better.
Precisely.
They even have that issue tracker for bugs,
And the donation link for support.
which shows their commitment to transparency.
And community involvement.
They're not just building an app, they're building a movement.
I like that. A movement.
And it's getting noticed.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a lot of buzz around Unique Bible.
Which is rare for a Bible app,
Definitely.
but it speaks to the quality and innovation of the project.
Right, they're not just rehashing old ideas.
They're pushing boundaries, exploring new possibilities.
At this intersection of faith and tech.
Exactly.
So to wrap it up, we've got this super powerful, versatile, community-driven Bible app.
That's challenging the way we think about scriptural engagement.
Using cutting-edge tech to make the Bible more accessible and engaging.
For everyone.
Which brings us to a really important point.
Okay.
We've talked about the good stuff.
The potential benefits.
Yeah, but what about the downsides?
The other side of the coin.
What happens when tech becomes so intertwined with our faith?
Interesting question.
Could we become too reliant on it?
It's definitely something to consider.
Yeah, like we need to make sure tech enhances our spiritual lives.
Not replaces them.
Exactly. Find that balance.
Use it as a tool for understanding, for connection.
But not become dependent on it.
Right.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit
All right.
and talk about the future.
The future of faith and tech.
Is Unique Bible just a glimpse of what's to come?
Good question.
Are we on the verge of a technological revolution in how we engage with spirituality?
It's hard to say for sure, but it definitely feels like we're at a turning point.
Yeah, like could this change how we understand faith? Could it lead to like whole new ways of expressing spirituality?
It's definitely possible.
Or even like bridge the gaps between different religions.
Or create new ones.
Right. It's a lot to think about.
It really is.
I mean, just imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, think about virtual reality experiences
Oh, wow.
that let you experience different beliefs and practices firsthand.
Like walking in someone else's shoes, but in a whole new way.
Ex-
Or AI that can translate religious texts from all these different traditions.
Making them accessible to so many more people.
Breaking down those barriers, that's incredible.
But there's always the other side of the coin, too.
Right, the potential for misuse.
What if these technologies are used to manipulate people,
Oh, yeah.
to spread misinformation, or even control their beliefs?
That's a scary thought.
It is, and it highlights the importance of ethics.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure these technologies are developed responsibly.
So it's not just about the tech itself,
No, it's about the values behind it.
the intentions.
Making sure it's used for good.
To promote understanding, compassion, respect for each other.
Exactly.
It's a lot of responsibility.
It is, but it's exciting too.
Yeah, it really makes you think.
This isn't just about a cool app.
Right.
It's about the future of faith.
how it will evolve and adapt in this crazy technological world we live in.
And it's not just about organized religion.
Right. It's about our individual spiritual journeys as well.
How we connect with something bigger than ourselves.
How we find meaning and purpose.
Maybe we're on the edge of a spiritual renaissance.
Fueled by technology.
Where faith and reason, tradition and innovation can all work together.
Wow, that's a powerful thought.
It is.
Well, I think we've given everyone a lot to chew on today.
Food for thought, for sure.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Unique Bible.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a fascinating journey, and we hope you've enjoyed exploring these big questions with us.
Absolutely.
And for all of you listening, we encourage you to check out Unique Bibles for yourselves.
The links are in the show notes.
And remember, whether you embrace these new technologies or approach them with caution, the important thing is to engage with them thoughtfully.
Critically.
Keep those values and beliefs in mind.
Keep exploring. Keep questioning.
Keep searching for those deeper truths that connect us all.
Well said.
Until next time, keep diving.